Some people are lucky, some people are unlucky. And then, there are people who somehow survive situations that sound completely made up. The kind of stories that, if they showed up in a movie, people would complain they're unrealistic. Today we're looking at 3 real people who survived things they absolutely should not have survived. And trust me, the last one is genuinely hard to believe. Number 1. September 1945. World War II is finally over. The deadliest conflict in human history has ended. Millions of soldiers are heading home. But on a small island in the Philippines, one Japanese officer has absolutely no idea. His name was Hiroo Onoda. And while the rest of the world was celebrating peace, he was preparing to continue the war. Now, before being sent to the island, Onoda received a very specific order. Do not surrender, do not give up, and keep fighting until your commanding officer returns. Simple enough. The problem? Japan lost the war. Nobody told Onoda. Well, they tried. Leaflets were dropped from airplanes. He found them. He thought they were fake. Newspapers appeared. Still fake. Photos appeared. Also fake. At this point, reality was throwing evidence at him like a machine gun. Onoda wasn't buying it. Years passed. Then more years. Then enough years for people to go from listening to radios to watching humans land on the moon. Meanwhile, Onoda was still hiding in the jungle, still carrying his rifle, still waiting for orders for 29 years. 29. That's longer than many people watching this have been alive. Finally, in 1974, a Japanese traveler named Norio Suzuki found him. Problem solved, right? Not even close. Onoda refused to surrender. He said he'd only obey one man, his former commander. So Japan tracked down the commander, flew him to the island, and had him personally deliver new orders. Only then did Onoda finally surrender. 29 years after World War II had ended. Imagine skipping 3 decades of world history. That's basically what happened. And somehow, that's not even the craziest story on this list. Number 2. Most people survive one shipwreck and decide the ocean isn't for them. Violet Jessup apparently missed that memo. In 1911, she was working aboard the RMS Olympic when it collided with another ship. Fortunately, she survived. Most people would have considered that enough excitement for one lifetime. Violet disagreed. A year later, she accepted a position aboard a brand new luxury liner. Its name was Titanic. You can probably see where this is going. In April 1912, Titanic struck an iceberg and began sinking into the North Atlantic. More than 1,500 people died. Violet survived. At this point, you'd expect her to choose literally any career that doesn't involve giant floating objects. Instead, she kept working at sea. Because apparently ship disasters weren't a deal breaker. Then came World War I. Violet found herself aboard Britannic, Titanic's sister ship. And somehow, history decided to run the same joke again. The ship struck a mine and began sinking. This time, Violet had to jump into the water. She was nearly pulled into the ship's spinning propellers, yet somehow survived. Again. One collision, one sinking Titanic, one sinking Britannic. 3 major disasters, one survivor. If luck were a person, it might have been Violet Jessup. But our final story makes surviving shipwrecks look almost normal. Number 3. Getting caught in an atomic bombing sounds impossible. This man survived too. August 6, 1945. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima on a business trip when he saw a flash. So bright, it looked like the sky had exploded. Seconds later, the first atomic bomb ever used in warfare detonated. He was thrown to the ground. Burned. Injured. But alive. Against all odds, he survived. Most people would have stayed as far away from danger as possible. Tsutomu did the opposite. He went home. To Nagasaki. 3 days later, while telling his boss about what had happened in Hiroshima, another blinding flash lit up the sky. A second atomic bomb had just detonated. Think about those odds. Out of every city on Earth, he happened to be in the only 2 cities ever hit by atomic bombs during wartime, and somehow survived both. It's the kind of statistic that sounds impossible until you realize it actually happened.